Are you saving for rainy day? Because rainy days will come. Rainy days will come. Now, I love to listen to public radio. I don't watch television. And I'm not on the internet surfing. So, I just like to listen to public radio because they have great discussions, they have great topics, and stimulates my mind, and I hear different opinions. So today I was listening to public radio while I was cooking my dinner. That's something I do. And the topic was about the the partial government shutdown, and the effect that it's having on millions of American federal workers who rely on their paycheck to live. There was a lady on the program who is a financial advisor, and she made a statement which I was not shocked about. I already knew, but it kind of reaffirmed what I already know and what saddens my heart. And she said 58% of Americans do have less than 1,000. Let me say that again. 58% of Americans have less than $1,000 saved for emergency. Okay? They're talking about this now because so many federal workers are affected by this shutdown. This is the second paycheck that they'll be missing. And many of them are desperately behind on mortgage, rent, credit card debts, student loan, money to send their kids to school, and everything else that we do with that paycheck. And they have no way out. Some of them apparently are turning to taking equity out of their house if they can, or borrowing more money somewhere just to survive. They don't even know how long this partial government shutdown is going to last, and so how much longer these people are going to be without paycheck. So, less than $1,000 in emergency. I remember as a youngster when my husband and I were buying our first home. That was in 1993. And the mortgage company mandated that we meet with a financial advisor. Okay, when I mentioned that to other people, they've never heard of it. But that was mandated by the mortgage company then, which I believe it was a small mortgage company. I don't remember the name of it, but it was mandatory. And it maybe lasted less than 15 minutes, but one thing that stuck out in my mind was they told us that our mortgage should never be more than 40% of our income. They also told us that our bills, or overall bills, mortgage, including insurance and taxes, food, utility bills, and our daily expenses should be such that if one of us got sick or one of us lost our job, we would be able to live off the one income. And that stuck with me. The 40% stuck with me. At that time also, the mortgage company required that we have 6 months of emergency savings set aside before they would approve our mortgage. So that's it. We had that, fortunately for us. We had that, and we were able to get the loan. But listen to this. No more than 40% of our income could the mortgage be. We had to have 6 months of emergency saving before they would lend us any money. And the advisor told us that your living expense per month should be such that if the wife or the husband lost their job, the one income, we would be able to live on one income until the other person gets a job, comparable job, paying comparable salary. And I never forgot that. I have tried my best to live that since then. It just resonated, it stuck with me, and it has helped to guide me with my financial decisions. The lady today, the advice she had was 3 to 6 months of saving. And she said if it was just one income, 6 months is what she would recommend. If it's two incomes, then maybe you can get away with 3 months of emergency saving. Emergency saving doesn't mean just your mortgage money. It means whatever it would take for you to survive and live for 1 month, you need six of that, 6 times that in emergency, money that you're not touching, because emergencies happen, like this government shutdown, fridge break, car break that needs servicing. And it's better not to use credit card to take care of these situations, but you have money set aside. So if the fridge breaks, you can buy the fridge cash. If the car breaks, you can spend $800 to fix that car, etc. Okay, so this is my little empty coconut oil bottle. Every time I come from the store, I drop my coins in because they add up. I remember last year, November, actually it was November 2017, I cashed out this change and I got $600. Okay, so it does add up. Pick up those pennies you see on the street, around your house, the nickels, the dimes, the quarters, throw them in your saving, and set up a mandatory saving plan so that before you get your paycheck in your hand or in the bank, a portion of it comes out and goes into a saving account for emergency. Because emergencies will happen and you definitely don't want to be caught with your pants down. I heard many people on public radio crying, literal tears, because they are in a big bind financially because they're going to be missing 2 paychecks now and they don't know what to do. They're in a pickle. So be sure to save for rainy day. Every little bit adds up. Okay, if you can't save $100, save 50. If you can't save 50, save 25. Cut back on eating out, cut back on the beer, the cigarettes, wherever the money is going. There's no need to have 100 pairs of shoes and 50 dresses and 25 jeans. Cut back on the expenses, the spending, the buying. Cut back on food. Eat less. You'll be healthier so that you can save money for emergencies and for rainy day. Okay? Because they will come. And the best thing is for us to be prepared. God bless you. Till we meet again.